He's a pretty calm guy in the middle of his competition, which is good. I thought he threw the ball exceptionally well early. He was very efficient. They got to him for the 30-pitch inning a little bit later in the game. But I thought he did a good job. They got 4 straight hits, and then he retired the side without them opening it up too big, which we held the lead. We held the runners in scoring position. And then obviously the big play was the bunt. Being able to turn that into a lead out gave him a little bit of room to breathe. And then by far the at bat where he really stepped up and controlled the game was the hold at bat. The punch out to end his outing shows a little bit of guts and quite a bit of finishing power to end his own outing in good form. Yeah, he lost the feel for it early in the game, and he was going mostly fastball cutter. He even threw some finished fastballs tonight, which is a little uncharacteristic of him, which is a good sign to have some different weapons to go to. But the breaking ball is usually there for him, and it was there at the beginning of the game. He lost the feel for it a little bit and finished pretty strong with it. It's a good pitch. Guys don't recognize it. They swing at it, the ball in the dirt. He's got pretty good command on it. Some of these guys are pretty good breaking ball hitters in the zone. He made him expand and to his advantage, and it was a nice game by him. Yeah, I mean, we had 3 homers tonight. I think we scored all of our runs on the home run, which we can do that from time to time. We got a little bit of power, but I thought our at-bats early were pretty good. Our zone discipline was nice. We made him throw a lot of pitches. Altuve swings at the first pitch to lead off the game, lines out to second, and you look up by the end of the inning. We'd scored a run on Tucker's homer, but we'd also got him up to 18 or 20 pitches. So our team offense was pretty good tonight, and obviously we scored via the home run. So that when we get that going in multiple home runs, we're pretty tough.
Tucker's power out of that spot were unusual, but do you think his power surprises people?
Not anymore. I think he's got a pretty good track record in the minors of hitting for some doubles and some home runs. When you go to that part of this yard, opposite field on the line, when the ball goes off the bat, I'm thinking double. Make sure that Diaz doesn't run the ball down and it ends up halfway up the wall. So I don't think his power is going to surprise anybody. He's had a couple of big home runs for us. I thought the changeup I think he got that he pulled for the 2-run homer, was a really big home run for us. So Tuck can put the bat on the ball. He hits the ball really hard. I think his ability to his hand strength is really good. And when he's using the left center field, he can always pull the ball. But when he's using left center field, he's a pretty complete hitter. Yeah, we need everybody. We need guys to step up and be good. And we needed when George was healthy, we needed a full offense. One of the things where we can be pretty good is when we're getting production 1 through 9 to where it's not necessarily just Correa or just Altuve or just Gaddis. We've had guys that have carried us at different parts of this year from different parts of the batting order. Tuck's hit anywhere from 2 to 8. Gaddis has moved around mostly in the middle. Carter's moved around all over. So our batting order changes daily, but our intent and our damage that we can do doesn't change.
For all the talk of the starting pitcher, what would a consistent McHugh mean in the second half for your rotation?
Yeah, I mean any sort of consistency in the rotation is an added plus. He's McHugh can pitch to just any game plan that we create, and it's nice to have that as you go against some of these teams that you got to have really disciplined game plans to beat, including this team across the way. So I think McHugh, the way that he finished last season gives him a lot of confidence. The way he stepped up in this game and in a couple of the previous games should get him in some nice position to get some momentum and be a strong contributor for us. Because when you can hand the ball to a guy who's difficult to score on, it's an advantage for us. I talk about it every day, so I think it's huge. I think the ability to make plays behind a pitching staff that throws a lot of strikes is paramount for us. For us to get to where we want to get, we need to catch the ball, we need to turn the double plays. We can run down any ball in the outfield. Again, watching our defense make the plays we're supposed to make is an attribute that I'm very proud of.
What was that pitch Nishek threw to Ortiz?
The changeup, Ephus changeup. I think got a smile on Ortiz. I couldn't really see Ortiz's face, but my guess is he smiled a little bit. It might be the slowest pitch he's seen this year. He probably faced some the guy in Detroit's got a little slow on him, but you can't throw it slow enough for Ortiz.